Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Lunin has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, he's just a sensational shot stopper. And when the chips are down, sometimes he can make all the difference.
Dani Olmo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Valverde. And he's picked it up out wide. Alexander, he's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Azar gets it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Barcelona are looking to go for... Oh, a gilt-edged shot! And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ah, he's given it away. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. Koundé does well to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, that's a key interception. Chouameni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's very much the player living the here and now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Valverde. No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital. Tries a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Thinks about the shot. Played into space. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But
there's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their third corner. And that should get the job done. It's anyone's ball now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. Dani Olmo might just make this. Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And here's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get it through? And this is Azar. It's Azar! And he couldn't finish.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Taking place.
This is Romario. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Yamal. Coming on the field is number
Looking to play him in.
Ferran Torres. Substitution.
Tries a measured ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. Now who's going to be first to this? Fermin! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Mbappe is flagged offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Coming on the field. Number 11.
Ferran Torres.
Number 19.
Space for him to turn and look.
Madrid are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's free. Bellingham! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target. Now it's Romario. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely shaped ball. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Valverde.
Indicated.
Now the ball's gone astray. Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball. And Romario! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
An early chance, their first of the game. And it's Soboslai. Good ball, good take. Oh, that is good. Super run. Oh, what has happened here? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Kaut. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Scholes proves just a little bit... Oh, he's having a go! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
He's gone direct here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Vieri. Szoboszlai. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kaut going after that. And now they can clear their lines. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Threads one in. And he was quick to react. Szoboszlai. Now it's Palmer. That is good alertness. Khan getting this one clear. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Madrid still without a single shot on target. Distributed tidily. De Bruyne. He can run onto that. And this is... And a chance! And he's done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Kaut. Can he get it through?
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Kaut crosses. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Van Dijk. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he can clear it away. Now this could be a chance. Oh, now Vieri!
Vieri clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Looking for options for movement. It's Vieri! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gerrard. Szoboszlai. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Palmer. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Gerrard. And smartly reclaimed. That's the keeper's ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Joao Felix. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Cristiano Ronaldo! Zanetti can get it clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. He's gone direct. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He's picked his way through. Joao Felix. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Joao Felix. He's had it taken off him. That's a sharp pass. Scholes! Scholes! That's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Joao Felix. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Madrid may be down, but not out just yet. Zanetti with the clearance. Just eases him off the ball. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
That gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's Olmo. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Gerrard. And he's quick to return it. Great chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
All of a sudden, we have a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Scholes is always looking to break lines. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's heaved it away. Count. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. Plenty to aim at. Cristiano Ronaldo!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No way through. Now it's Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pass somewhat off target.
Madrid have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deftly away. And that is out of play. Van Dijk. And Dani Olmo. Grimaldo, who's set up 1 goal so far. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Edmilson. Oh, that's well spotted. Grimaldo. Space for him to turn and look. Baresi tries to clear. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's delightful. Edmilson, the man that is tenacity personified. Great vision. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Count. Coming on to
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's Asa! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So we have further activity on the bench here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
And it's Grimaldo. And he's managed to get free. Joao Felix gets flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Spread to the right. That's been cut out, well played. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Baresi gets across to intercept that. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been slipped through. De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. And he's managed to get rid. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. De Bruyne. Number 15.
Rijkaard. There's the delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Rancagua clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's found a way through. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Has a look and place it forward. Vieri! And that's a good finish. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Tries to pass it through. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Drills one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Hazard is herring after that one. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Upamecano. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Upamecano. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, that's neat. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a very deep shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their 3rd corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
A focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's intervened well there. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. And he can thump it away. Spread to the right. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that has been cut short. And he plays one through. Short changes him with that pass. And he's decided to go for it. Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it out wide. Marmouche has the space to scheme. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a pop! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Grimaldo. Spread it left. And he's quick to return it. Van Dijk going vertical. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been given away. Looking for options for movement. And this is Hazard. Can he finish? Still goalless at the moment. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Dijk. Not the most convincing of passes. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk tries to clear. Grimaldo plays a sharp little ball here. Dani Olmo, and he's managed to get free. Dani Olmo! He's delivered all right! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
After 31 minutes is number 9, Dani Olmo.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And here's Hazard. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And he's worked it through. Haaland! Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Dani Olmo looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Saliba simply refused to be outdone there. Great vision. Marmouche providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. That gets us going once more. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That's a little off target. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And he's got to... Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's found a way through. Now there's a chance! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? That is lovely. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Great ball and shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Madrid leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's been shifted off it. No way through. Grimaldo gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Yamal finding himself in space. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Ada.
Bellingham has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Well, that has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And there goes the final whistle. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Madrid desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.